So, some guy in the comments of my last video said that I should try to beat the secret encounters, and I thought, hey, that sounds like fun. Anyways, blah blah blah, feedbacker, blah blah blah, violence, you know the damn drill. Insert payday reference here. So let's get started. The first encounter is the swords machine. Now, this fight is the same as the original swords machine, just in a smaller room. So it's actually a challenge this time. I resorted to flattening him with V1's juicy blue metal ass. Second challenge is
Big Wiggly!
The bane of many players. But I guess they either took a day off or were frightened by my audacity to not use a weapon against him, because they didn't show up once. Now the double Maurice encounter. You know how this goes. Now for the most heinous villain in this game. Even lower than Chiquito.
Hi, Sebby.
The Rodent. Now for the second most heinous villain. The bigger rodent. He's easy. Just punch his vomit like you do to rats in real life. Now on to Agni and Rudra. It's the same as the previous sword machine fights, just with two of them. Be smart and you'll be fine. Now on to Sans. Ness is a boss that can only attack the projectiles, and they are fast. So I'm expecting the hardest fight of my life. Oh. It seems that the Pope will not be getting his gift from Matthew Patthew. I'm so sorry. Now! Agni and Rudra, again, but actually hard this time. About as hard as Gabe when Miles gets out the whip. Thanks, Francis. You see, a single Sisyphean is hard. They take very little damage, and while the projectiles deal massive damage, good luck reacting in time and hitting them with it. Now, imagine that very hard enemy, but there's two of them. Now, something I noticed is that as long as the Maurice that they're holding isn't in its default state, it can be parried. So, yeah, noticing that is probably the only reason that I won that match, along with friendly fire, or friendly stomping if you can call it that. Fuck! My heart's pounding. Now, I made an error in the first video of this challenge, P1. I decided that I wouldn't try it due to it being too hard for me. But I'm gonna give it another go. Now, at this point, I was at my limit. I felt like I was writing a test that I didn't study for. A few weeks ago, I made a canceled video where I mentioned that I didn't know what Flesh Prison was meant to teach you. But now I know what it does. It teaches you to multitask, making you focus on movement and crowd control. Now, I can move just fine, but I can't control a crowd with only a fist. It's just impossible. And since I have a time limit on the crowd, and that crowd is fast, and the crowd can heal the boss, I gave up on it. I stared at the terminal, pondering whether or not to break a rule, to equip a weapon. But I decided to give it one more go. And if I made any serious progress, I would keep going. Same result as the last time. So, I'm forced to break a rule. But I'm gonna make a compromise here. I can only use the pistol against the eyeballs. I'm sorry, but it's impossible otherwise. You are free to attempt it, but I'm not responsible for any mental harm. As soon as I shattered my stats as an honorable melee warrior, Flesh Prison became possible. Not easy, but impossible. I had to focus on precise shots, so as not to hit the Flesh Prison. I made sure to strike it using only my fist, to maintain some shred of honor. And after a few attempts, I did it. First guy down. Now on to the harder guy. I kicked his ass on the first try. But since I still had the piercer equipped during it, some of you down in the comments are going to say, "But you could have easily shot him so it doesn't count." So to prove that I didn't fire it, I did it again without it equipped.
Useless. Prepare myself.
Hopefully that's enough for you guys. Hey, before you go, I wanted to talk about a few things. First of all, thanks for watching my content. When I first started this channel, I didn't expect something of mine to blow up like the first part of this challenge. Also, thanks for subscribing. You are subscribed, right? Second of all, I wanted to talk about future projects. I'm currently working on 3 videos. A Knuckle Blaster only challenge, some weird things I found in ULTRAKILL, and a review on Devil May Cry 5. The review is a long way off though. I have some things in my life I need to attend to. The other 2 should be up relatively soon. I'll be taking suggestions on other things I could do, so feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching.